Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Anime Dads Podcast. My name is Bjorvio, and with me today is sadly not the Anime Dad because he got stuck in a go-karting accident that involved a lot of cows, chickens, sunscreen, and, well, I don't know how to politely say this, but paprika. So we're just going to leave that in what it is. Please, everyone, go wish him great luck on social media with his go-karting and cat expeditions. But joining me today instead is none other than probably one of the first TikTok friends that I ever had, and someone who has been on this podcast before, and it's been an absolute blast. So for those of you that have been tuning in for a while, you might recognize the incredible, the amazing, the super talented Weston Young.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's awesome to be back.
It is awesome to have you, my friend. We need to do this more often. I missed this.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, you're one of my first TikTok friends too, so I'm super happy to be a part of this.
love it, love it. I didn't know that though. That's super cool. Oh,
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
had a moment.
We connected pretty early. I was not on TikTok long.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Maybe like I don't even think it'd been a month, honestly.
Oh wow, that's insane.
Yeah, fun times.
Hmm.
So, for those that are just joining in, we are going to talk today about Pokemon in kind of a little bit of an interesting sense. Similar, or as y'all know, I am not versed enough in the Pokemon lore, Pokemon-ness, gaming stuff. Uh, Weston, how would you explain your knowledge of Pokemon to the audience?
Okay, I've never seen the show, any of the shows, if there's more than one show. I've played part of one of the games. I played a little bit of is it Let's Go Pikachu on Switch. A little bit of that game, and then I have a passing familiarity with it with friends group. A lot of my personal friend group are big fans of the show and try to tell me about it, but I've never been able to pick it up.
You know what? That's fair. We all have that one franchise that everyone swears like it's so freaking good,
Mm.
and we just can't get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for me, that was actually there's quite a few. Let me not shoot myself in the foot. Which ones they are?
Oh, I've from what I've heard, it's a series you have to get into as a child, and then you're hooked for life. But getting into it as an adult is harder for some reason. I don't know why.
No, it really is. I mean, I got into it as a Pokemon. Wow, fail. As a young kid, and then after, then when I got like, there got to a point where I was like, I'm too cool for this, and I got out of it for like 10 years, and then I actually had a friend from work who was like, "Hey, I think you should try this game with me." I was like, "Pokemon, isn't that kind of lame?" That was 10 years ago. I'm still in it.
And from what I understand, it's you're like 10 years old or so, and then you get released into the wild with a Pokemon. You have to try to track down the other Pokemon, and I always feel bad for the Pokemon. Uh, and I'm like, why can't they just be out living their lives in nature? You got to make them fight each other. That's not nice. Which I know make a
Well, I
lot of
mean,
fans angry.
yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, to be fair, that's like the best part of some of the games is when you can have like a Pokemon follow you around because there are a couple here and there. Why they don't do that with more games, I honestly don't know because that's like one of the coolest things. Like when you're like, "Oh, cool, I caught this Espeon. That I've been looking for this for forever and it's shiny. Awesome. I'm going to throw it out and let it follow me." Why do we not do that? Like, are you kidding me? If I had a Pokemon, I would 100% keep it at least one out of the ball at all times, unless it was like, really like but keeping more than one, I might be like, "Ugh." Like, you ever tried walking more than one dog at a time? Like, no thanks.
No thanks. See, they're seemingly sentient enough to have a conversation with, so they don't just run away. Uh, but is this like indentured servitude, or is this just a friendship?
Oh, it is fully friendship. The only thing is you have to be strong enough to order in to tame some of them. Like Ash's Charizard didn't recognize him as worthy, so it just flat out disobeyed him, and because of that, he lost the Pokemon tournament. Or the
Mm,
like basically the world championship of Pokemon. Yeah, he lost it because his Charizard decided to literally take a nap in the middle of the fight.
okay. Okay. That's yeah. That'll do it. I did
That's
watch. There was a YouTube series. I think it was called the Starter Squad, and I don't know if you're familiar with
oh
it.
yeah. Yeah.
They did an animation from the starter set perspective, so the characters are Charizard, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and they were rejected by Red, so they just go off and have their own adventure of like we're gonna train ourselves and we're gonna evolve ourselves and we hate humans. Uh, it was awesome. I really loved that.
So this sounds like something we could definitely do in like Cogent or something like that, like some kind of role playing.
Yes, absolutely. Tabletop Time did do a Pokemon uh mini series where they it was like they got washed up on an island and they had to like survive on the island while training their Pokemon and catching new ones. Which I didn't watch all
That's
of it. I watched
so
like the
cool.
first few episodes and it was really good. Uh but yeah, yeah.
It's just such a good concept, dude. Now I'm gonna be
Mhm.
falling asleep tonight thinking about this like 100%.
Go listen to it. Love Tabletop Time. Shout out to them.
All right. So without any further ado, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you some questions. Range, some of them will be a little bit easier than others. Obviously, now I kind of have a little bit of a gauge for how much you know,
Mm.
and we're just going to see how things go from there. I don't have
Okay.
a set number of questions. We're just going to have fun with it and go and see, have fun.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'd say my knowledge of the Pokemon. Uh, I know like some of the starters, like obviously. I know some of the types, but when we get into I think the nitty gritty, I'm gonna be totally clueless.
That is fine. I'm gonna actually start with something that's been gaining a lot of traction in the Pokemon community over the years. You might be familiar with this term, and if you are, I will ask a follow-up question. Do you know what a shiny Pokemon is?
I know it's special. Uh, I know it's more rare. Are they like covered in some kind of gel or something that makes them shiny?
Um, Not really. No, they're kind of just born that way.
Oh,
And they're born with a different color palette than what their normal Pokemon is, and the reason why they are so rare is because of the how infrequent it is to catch a shiny Pokemon, or I guess even encounter one.
mm.
So I guess out of curiosity, do you know? Could you want to take a stab at what the percentage is for catching a shiny Pokemon?
Oh gosh. So it's just a color palette difference?
Yep,
Okay,
that's it.
okay. The percentage, gosh, maybe 10%.
Okay, okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. The actual encounter rate. I'm gonna look up my a the actual percentage because I feel like I can get close, but it's not 100% um accurate. But it is
It's probably rarer than 10%, but that's my guess.
it is in the current games. It is 1 in 4,096 encounters, which is
Dang.
0.0244%.
Okay, I see the big deal now. That's rare.
Now you noticed I said the newer games. In the
Yeah.
older games, like I think from Gen 2 to Gen 5, it was 1 in 8,192.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will be completely honest. As someone who has played a lot of Pokemon over the years, I have only encountered three shiny Pokemon in my entire Pokemon career.
Wow. Okay, so now I get the deal of like I remember people with their Game Boys like their SPs specifically, and wanting to trade and saying like, I have a shiny, and they're being like, whoa, you have a shiny, and I'm like, okay, cool. But that makes a lot more sense now that it's
Yeah.
that hard to get them.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like some shinies are just like super freaking cool and like will change the way like their color palette swap just blows your mind. And then some of them you look at it, you're like, that's the same thing. Like there's no difference in the shiny whatsoever. So not all shinies are created equal.
It just says, and there's no actual like stat difference.
No, no stat difference whatsoever.
Wild, wild.
Well, welcome to the Pokemon community.
I mean, I get that when I'm playing like on Dragon Age, and I switch swords just for the aesthetic reason.
Yep.
You know, a lot of games I'll do that. I love now a lot of games are doing, if you unlock a sword and you really like the stats but you don't like the aesthetics, you can just choose one of the other sword's appearances but keep the stats of the ugly sword.
Yeah. That is so great. And you know
I
how
love
it took them how many years of video games existing to finally be able to do that? Like,
it.
wow,
Mhm.
what a mind-blowing concept.
Yeah, they should be able to do that with shinies.
Right? Oh my gosh. I mean, you can like train your shinies to be strong and like work there's a whole realm of stats and how to do that in IVs and EVs. We're not going to get into that. That's a whole mess that I ugh, nope. Nope. That's a hard part of Pokemon I will never get a part of.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Should
Um
be able to
all
take
right,
your
so while
Pokemon to like the barber and just get them dye their hair or get a haircut or something.
so you in a couple of gym games you can take them to the barber, but it doesn't cut their hair, it raises their friendship level.
What? Brainwashes them from the barber?
Yeah, yeah. Yep, 100%. Yep. Because you took them to the barber, therefore they like you more now because your friendship is higher.
Wow. That's crazy. So it increases the friendship level.
Yep. And
Okay,
here,
that
which
makes
leads
sense.
me
They
to
get
my
to take
next
care of it.
question.
It's a day at the spa. They get a day at the spa. You know, it's like, oh, thank you so much for, letting me relax for a day. We're better friends now.
Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a question because this leads into it anyway
Yeah.
about friendship in Pokemon. And the question is, why is it so important? Does it A, raise specific stats, B, help certain Pokemon evolve, or C, help you as a trainer by lowering the what are those things called? The levels of the next gym you're going to be fighting. So essentially, the higher your friendship is with your Pokemon, the weaker the gym leader's Pokemon will be.
Oh, because I know friendship level is important as a game mechanic. Oh god, so it was lower the opponent's level or difficulty, increase likelihood of evolution, and what was the first one?
The first one was give them stat boost.
Oh god, I don't. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess stat boost.
That is not correct.
Ah,
So what it will do in some of the later games is it will help your Pokemon like dodge attacks or something, or like if they get hit, they'll survive on 1 HP instead of actually like fainting, but it
oh,
doesn't affect their stats. Instead, the purpose of it is certain Pokemon can only evolve if you have a high enough friendship level with them.
oh, that's fair, I guess. If they're feeling confident enough in your friendship to cocoon themselves and evolve.
Yeah, right? There's actually quite a few that will evolve that way. And let me tell you, they're some of the worst Pokemon to evolve.
Hmm.
Um, because some of them, like currently, I'm doing a challenge where I have a Zubat and I'm trying to get it to evolve into a Golbat and then friendship evolution into a Crobat. Zubat sucks. It's terrible. So trying to raise Zubat to Crobat to Golbat, normally I would just leave it in the Pokemon daycare. The problem is that doesn't help your friendship level. So the problem is if you could get a Crobat at level 24 if your friendship is high enough. Or if you put it in the daycare center, you might not get a Crobat until level 32.
Oh, So it doesn't matter what experience you have or how good they are at fighting. They if you're not bros, then you're not going to evolve.
Yeah, it's bros before levels, 100%. It's with some of them.
Now, what's the benefit of evolving? Is it just the
Higher stat
appearance?
boost.
Minor stat
No,
boost.
it's
Okay.
there's yeah, higher stat boost in pretty much everything like health, attack, special attack, defense, special defense, speed. For the most part, there's a couple of Pokemon that don't get stat boosts when they evolve, but no, you want your Pokemon to evolve because or even like access to better moves sometimes.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I evolved a few Pokemon when I played Let's Go, and I think it was like a lion one, and I was like, "Oh, you have a bigger mane now. That's cool."
Yeah, there's some where there's a couple of Pokemon that it really like evolving. I think a Porygon 2 to a Porygon Z, essentially what it does is it just changes his stat layout. Like the base stat total is still like 500, whether it's
Hmm.
a Porygon 2 or a Porygon Z, but instead it has like a higher special attack or something. I don't remember what the
Oh.
difference is. But bottom line is it doesn't get a stat boost from evolving, and it's so dumb. So it's
Hmm.
um there's also an item in Pokemon where if you give it to your Pokemon, then it prevents them from evolving.
Oh.
Why do you think that would be?
Oh, that's. Oh gosh. It, I can only think of like purely aesthetics. Like if you want them to stay the baby size forever. Uh, oh, that's my guess. That's my guess. Aesthetics.
I mean, for some people, that is entirely accurate. Yes, some people just don't want their Pokemon to evolve to a certain level. Sometimes there might be a reason why, like, let's say Growlithe and Arcanine. I think Arcanine learns Flamethrower at like, I don't know, pick a random level 43, but Growlithe might learn it at 36, even though it can evolve at level 32. So you give it that thing, it learns that move faster, and then you level it up. The other reason is the Eviolite, as it's called, actually does boost the stats of your unevolved Pokemon. If you give it to an evolved Pokemon, it does absolutely nothing.
Ah, it's complicated.
Yeah, welcome to Pokemon.
Then it's supposed to
Um,
be a 10-year-old remembering all this.
yeah, dude, I can't remember it. Like, you want to tell me, like, and what was, plus, like, typings and all that stuff, it's just utterly ridiculous.
The
Um,
education system in the Pokemon world is amazing. If these 10-year-olds are just competent enough not to only fend for themselves on their own at 10 years old, but also just have all this information off the top of their head.
I know it's insane. Like, I don't know how they do it. I have no earthly idea.
Professor, what's his name?
Um,
Professor Tree must be a really good professor.
yeah, we'll go with that. Speaking of Pokemon typings, they make no sense.
Mm. I
None
was
whatsoever. So what I actually did is I got a few Pokemon. There's 18 different types.
18?
18. I'm pretty sure it's 18. Yeah, it's really dumb.
Oh God, I know like five maybe.
Don't ask me to repeat them all. I might be able to get 8. But I want to hold up some Pokemon to you. These Pokemon have 2 types, and I want to see if you can guess at least one of their typings.
Oh, so it's not just like that's whatever type. It's whatever type and whatever type in one Pokemon.
Right. So it's kind of like if like take Bakugo from My Hero Academia. He could be a fire flying type because of his explosions, but he can also fly.
Okay, okay, I see what you're saying. Can I try to guess the
Yeah.
name too of this of
Oh,
whatever it is?
100%.
Cool, cool.
100%.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So here we go with
focus here. Okay, that's like a turtle with a halo and it's flying. Um, oh God, angel bug. That's what I'm gonna guess. Angel bug for the name. And you mentioned there's flying type, so I'm gonna guess flying type because it has wings and it looks like a little angel. Um, and it looks like a bug. God, maybe it like oh no, maybe it burrows. Maybe it's either like a plant or ground or dirt, like dirt type. How could be wrong?
All
I'm
right.
I'm just flying in dirt.
So you should have gone with your gut. One of them was bug.
It's bug. There's a bug type.
There's a bug type. Yep,
What?
that's an actual typing.
No. Crap.
And the second one you never would have guessed. It is a ghost type.
That's ghost type.
Yes.
I would not gonna guess that because in my head I've seen like my favorite is Haunter. I know Haunter. That's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite Pokemon. I love the
Good
ghost, but
choice.
that's a ghost. Uh, Clearly a ghost. That's I guess the halo being it's dead.
Right? Kind of makes sense, but also like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And the name of this Pokemon is Shedinja.
Shit. That sounds like a bad word.
It's kind of fun to say though.
Like I poo- shit. I can't even say it. I feel like I'm gonna swear. A
Yeah,
bug,
it's fun.
an insect ghost. Bug type, ghost type. Oh man, that's good. Okay. What
All right.
zero zero one?
0-1. All right, here we go. And if you get any of these, any part correct, I'll give you a full point.
Okay. So it was I didn't even get flying type on that one. Dang. What is that? Looks like a big crocodile dinosaur mouth. It seems to have teeth. Um, and then like a wooden frame. Uh, I'm gonna guess like gator tree, gator wood, or maybe like a gator oak as the name, or oak gator, something like gator oak. We're gonna call it gator oak. And then the type, it looks like a banana now, like a really black spoiled banana. Uh, now it's starting to look like those dolls that are made of straw, uh, but with a
Oh,
banana
yeah, yeah.
sticking out of it. I guess is plant type a thing, or is
Grass
it
type, yeah.
grass type? Okay, we'll guess grass type, and then there's the second type. Um, water, leaf water type. That's my best. That's my guess.
Okay. Um, None of those were correct.
Oh,
Though I honestly like the banana thing a lot better. Um,
yeah. Looks
its
like a
name is
banana.
Mawile.
Mawile?
Mm-hmm.
Mawile. Okay.
And it is a fairy steel type.
What? What? Fairy? It's a it's a face melter.
I don't know. I don't know why it's either one of those. It makes no sense.
I'm trying. I don't want to laugh because I feel like I'm. There's so many people that be like, "Don't laugh at my hobby, no matter how ridiculous it is." But no, man, that's not. Why
That's
is it
funny.
steel
Like, I
type?
don't care who you are. That's funny.
That's so funny. It's
It
steel
makes no
type.
sense.
Steel type. I
Yeah.
I don't even get fairy, but that's somewhat more believable than the steel type. Like I want to see its move set. Like what's
I
this
mean,
doing?
I don't know. Oh man, I've never used that Pokemon. I don't know. This one's gonna throw you for a loop though.
Okay.
Okay. You ready for this?
I'm
Again,
ready.
two
I'm ready.
types.
That's a keychain. That's just a keychain. That's just a keychain. What are you in a bell? Like a bell and a keychain. Um, I could just call it like keto. Uh, uh, it's two type. It's two what?
Two
I got
types, yes.
I gotta go steel type then because it's definitely metal. Uh, and oh yeah, there's a crisper. Okay, that's definitely a bell. Is there a music type?
Sadly, no, there is not. But
ah,
you did get a
um,
full point because it's steel type.
oh,
The other part of it is fairy.
what?
Again, why I don't know, but it is.
Oh man, I wasn't gonna go with that because I was like, oh, he's not gonna throw two of the same types in a row, but you did. Ah, you got me. But what? What fairies? I mean, if a fairy needs a keychain, I have so many questions for one. But also, if that's just a sentient, a creature. That's not just like, oh, I had a set of keys. No, that was born like that. Like
Pretty sure it evolves too.
it had keychain parents that gave birth to more keychain, more keys on a chain.
Yeah, yeah, it
Also, what
does.
was its
Yeah,
face? Was the bell its face?
yeah. Nope. That like this thing right here. That's its face.
Wild, absolutely wild. What's happening in this universe?
It's you were actually closer on its name than you thought it would be. Its name is Klefki.
Klefki. Wild, absolutely wild. I saw one video comparing names of Pokemon in different languages, like because the English name is different from the Japanese name, is different from like other
Right.
languages. I'd love to know what that translates to in Japanese. Uh,
Oh, dude, absolutely same.
but Kripke? No, that's a character.
Klefki. Yeah.
Klefki. Good. Key. I figured Key was in the name, but dang. All right, I got one. I got steel because it's metal.
You did.
Also,
All
just
right.
steel
This will be
beings just having kids, assumably biologically, is nuts to me.
I know it makes no sense.
Just
But welcome to
walking through a
Pokemon.
forest, assumably, and then you just see a giant keychain. Just, oh, I'm gonna fight you.
To be fair, Klefki is really about maybe this big. It's
Oh,
really small.
that's still wild. Just seeing a keychain bounce around, saying because it says its own name is Klefki, Klefki.
Yeah, it's just floating around, just floating on someone's wrist, going Klefki, Klefki. Like what the heck, bro?
Oh my gosh, insane, insane. Well, we got 1 point.
Yep. I'm gonna give you one more of this category, and then I'm gonna move on to a different one. I think you can get it. I think you can get a
Redemption,
point on this one. I really, really do.
redemption. Okay, okay. Um. Uh. Okay, so that's like a dragon. It looks like a dragon. I know there's dragon type. I've heard of that. One's dragon type, and it's green and kind of leafy looking. Like its head looks kind of like a leek or an onion. Uh, its tail looks like some leaves. I'm gonna go with dragon type and plant type. And for the name, also looks like a dragonfly. Uh, but also be dragon leaf, like dragon petal. No, it'd be a leaf. It'd be flyleaf. That's a band. I'm going with flyleaf.
You
The band.
almost got it. Like, are you kidding me?
No, what?
Its name is Flygon.
Whoa! Oh, yeah! Flygon. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that because dragonfly and they just flipped it around. Oh, Flygon.
Right.
But what are the types?
dragon, and ground.
Ground. So dirt's not a type, it's ground type.
Right. And in what
What
it
is
does, because this is one of my favorite Pokemon. What it does is it lives in the desert and it creates sandstorms, and then to kind of trap people in the sandstorm, and then it will uh, kind of eat them.
I mean, you gotta eat. Person's gotta eat.
Hey, you know,
Pokemon gotta
if
eat.
it fits, it ships.
Is it big? Is it like, or is it small, like the Klefki?
It's a, I think it's like 4 foot something.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All
I
right.
expect
So
I
this,
expect the ground types to be like tan or brown, and then the green ones to be leaf type. But uh, they're getting around with my expectations. They're subverting my expectations. Dang! But
well,
I got two. I got two right.
yeah, two. Yep. And then we got two more questions before we run out of time. This I'm going to
Okay.
change the category right quick on this. This one is guess the correct evolution.
Ooh, okay.
So this one, this is what this Pokemon. Its name is Remoraid. Evolves.
Rimmery.
Does
It's
it
a
evolve into this,
oh no.
this, or this?
What? What?
This is a true thing. I promised you.
What? Ah. What was the name of it again?
Remoraid.
Rimmery. Rimmery. It was a blue fish. Uh, okay, I'm gonna go with B because it was also blue. But I have a question before. Yeah, that one. I have a question before you
Okay.
give me the answer. Uh,
Okay.
if your Pokemon is a fish, does it have to live in a fish bowl, or does it just breathe air?
Depends on which species we're talking about. Some can, some cannot.
Okay, fair enough. I guess so.
You
Okay.
are incorrect.
What? No, no, that's a different. That's no, no, that's a different thing. That's a different animal. That's a different animal. What do you mean? No, the octopus. Wait, what's its name now?
Octillery.
Octillery?
Yep.
What? No, no, I reject this premise. I'm a
I'm
fish with
not gonna say
gills,
I
and then I'm
embrace
evolving
it.
to totally different color and everything. That's ridiculous. Is that the final evolution?
That's the final evolution.
Good gracious. Good
All
gracious.
right.
What are you doing over
And now
there, Pokemon?
I don't know. And now we have the last one.
Another fish. Oh, it has lips. Those are too human-like. My goodness, that has emotions. That has seen some things. There
That
are
it
thoughts
has.
behind those eyes.
All right. So first option is
That is so different. That is come hither eyes. Those are also come hither eyes, but not as obvious.
different kind of come hither eyes.
Yeah, those are. I'm gonna kill you and enjoy it. I'm. Oh gosh, just based on the energy I was receiving from those. So the first one clearly had so much anxiety about the universe, had too much knowledge for its own good. Uh, and the last one was like, I'm ready to see the world burn. So I'm going to go with the last one for that reason. Because that seems to, the
That is
evolution
incorrect.
of emotion seems to pattern there.
That is not correct.
Oh, no. What? No. No, no, no.
I am dead serious, brother.
It had quivering lips and just said, I'm ready to mingle now."
Yep. Feebas evolves into Meliodic or Melodic or however you say it.
Melodic. I mean, it must have had a really good therapist during evolution because it went from so much anxiety to come at me, world. I'm ready for you.
I know, right? Such a beautiful evolution. Oh man, that was fun. Unfortunately, we are running a little short on time, but this was fun getting to chat about somebody who doesn't know Pokemon super great and just talk to about and introduce you to the world of Pokemon. Now, I'm sure the audience would like to know after this conversation, are you going to play a game or are you going to at least look up the evolutions I showed you to confirm that I'm not lying?
I trust you're not lying. But now I'm questioning it. No. No, I think I'd be interested in watching the show now. Uh, I've played the game, and I think I need the background of the show to be invested in one of the games because the game's just kind of, from what I remember, it was Oak just being like, "Hey, here's Pokemon. You turned 11. You're getting kicked out of the house. Sorry, go become famous for fighting, making animals fight each other." Uh, so I think I need the background of the show to make it more endearing and make me identify and care, be invested in the series, in the universe.
I love this. I love this. I will stay up to date on your journey on this. Um,
Excellent.
is there any? So before we're out of time, um, if people want to follow you, TikTok is the best place, correct?
TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, those are the two best places, TikTok and Instagram. I post everything there.
And you should all go follow him because he's amazing. Like I said, I wouldn't have followed him this many years if he wasn't this cool.
Well, thank you. You as well. Go follow Bjorvio and the Anime Dads podcast.
All right, and thank you all for listening. And we shall see you next week. Anime Dad will be back, probably. I don't know. I can't foresee the future that well. But as always, go beyond. Plus Ultra.